So the short version of it is, after 2 weeks of prodromal labor, we have a little baby girl. Sorry, I was trying to zoom in there. I gotta give the whole story, but my water broke. I came in. By the time I was admitted, had her in an hour. It was amazing. So I'm excited to share like the whole labor and delivery story with you. But this is the result of all that craziness. It resulted in a quick, fast delivery, just like I was hoping for. All glory to God. And I'm excited to share the whole story with you guys. So stay tuned.
You got problems in your life and you need advice. All you gotta do is ask Sean.
So if you guys did not see my Padromal labor blog, you guys should definitely watch that. I'll put it in the link in the description box below. But just know that I was in a false labor called Padromal labor for 2 weeks before I had this baby. I was consistently having contractions about every 5 minutes. Some of them were extremely painful. It was very confusing. It was not like Braxton Hicks, which go away after you drink some water or after you do some exercise. They just were consistent, and they consistently brought me into active labor. Those same contractions built into active labor. I went in a total of 3 times. The third time I was actually in active labor, but they sent me home because I was only 4 centimeters, which is the same thing that happened in my third pregnancy with my little boy, Xavier. And so they sent me home, and by the time I got home, my water broke, and it was crazy because every time my water has broken, and it's broken 3 of the 4 pregnancies on its own, it's been different.
So after almost a week of prodromal labor, my water broke. First I wasn't sure, and then I was sure, and I have to give you guys the whole story on that. But now we're on our way to the hospital. I'm getting my last bit of raspberry leaf tea, which I drink mine with milk, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have this baby in the next 2 or 3 hours at the most. I know I don't look it now, but just wait a couple minutes. When I come into contraction, it's a nightmare. So yeah, here we go.
This time it was just like a stream of water coming down my leg, which has never been the case in any other pregnancy. It was undeniably in labor. Like, I was for sure this time. And that's what I needed, because there was so much confusion throughout this whole pregnancy, even having the 4th baby. It's like, you know nothing. They teach you everything. It's amazing being a mom and just going through the process. So anyway, by the time I got admitted, when I got there, there was no room in the inn. I really felt like Mary. Me and Dave were like Mary and Joseph at the hospital. There was literally no rooms left. So I was pacing the hall in active labor for an hour before they finally got me into a room. I was so embarrassed because, like, I walk up to the security guard before we walk in, and I'm just like, my water is just broken, and it's just going. And they're like, what are you here for? And I'm like, hello. Like, I'm definitely having a baby. You guys probably hear Maya in the background. He asked me if I wanted a wheelchair. I was like, no, I don't want a wheelchair. I just want to go up, because I knew that the more active I was, the better chance I had of bringing this baby, out naturally and soon, because I was just so tired of being in labor. I was having a hard time sleeping. I was having a hard time doing everything. I was so uncomfortable and just so ready. So by the time I had her, it was only 1 hour. I had her at 9 centimeters, just like I had Xavier. I did not go the full 10. They did help me. The midwife did help me with that. She kind of helped open my cervix up enough to just where I could push, because I was just in so much agony. I didn't have any medicine, no cytotec this time, no the drip. I didn't get anything. I didn't even have, like I had with Xavier, this Tylenol. I had extra strength Tylenol. I had nothing. I had no medicine. So I brought her out by the grace of God, and it was just such a roller coaster, such a blessing. And all of the things that I was doing, the curb walking and the pineapple, I don't know if it really helped, but whatever it was, the raspberry lake tea, I was drinking that. I was doing in the room, like I was literally doing squats and lunges. Like I was doing everything I could to get this baby out. But I did deliver like on a table, like on a bed. I didn't like stand and deliver or anything like that. But I did do everything I could to be upright until I actually had the baby. So as you can hear, she's a busy one. She is now about 1.5 years. And I just have to tell you, having 4 is different. So I just want to share some photos with you. And we have a meet baby Maya with her brothers and sisters coming up in the next video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And please let me know how your labor and delivery went, or what, if you haven't had the baby yet, like what are you looking forward to the most, or maybe what are you afraid of the most, because we all have, you know, those same fears. And just know that God is with you and everything is going to be all right. All right, well, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Hugs and kisses. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.